Ramble.
Thanks to Native, Sleep Number, and Best Fiends for sponsoring today's episode of The Tripod.
Hello, all you lovers out there, and welcome to The Tripod. We're the Try Guys. Normally we try stuff. We also, on this podcast, try stuff. Today we're talking about the stuff that we tried, but also Valentine's Day. It's the time of love. We're going to dive into all of that. You've got me, Zach. You've got Eugene. You've got Keith.
Keith.
Oh, Eugene.
And Miles. And sitting in for Ned today, we have Eugene's new dog introducing Kimbop. Kimbop, say hello.
Kimbop, do you want to say something? He's right here on my lap. He's going to say... He's sleepy.
He was just trying to eat everything on the floor.
He
10
was a
seconds
maniac
ago.
moments ago.
Yeah, he's got that puppy energy, even though he's not a puppy. Up 100% and then down like a light.
You were telling us that he's 4 years old, but if you adopted him, how do they know that?
We can check by the teeth.
How do they check the teeth? Is it like rings in a tree?
Yep, you cut off a tooth, you cut it in half, and then you count the tooth rings.
Well, that seems cruel.
It does, but it's the only way.
Well, they have to do, yeah.
Well, they definitely know some puppy. You know, since you had a puppy, that the teeth grow in. So for at least like the first year, the teeth will look very different.
Yeah, but then like, do they just keep growing forever and ever? How do you know the difference between a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old?
There must be some sort of way.
Pull their teeth.
And you look at the rings. I have been dried out for what seems like an eternity.
What do you mean?
This city is so cold and dry.
It's cold, right? And it was days ago. This weekend, it was 88 degrees. I was burning alive outside. And now, freezing.
But every part of me has been dried out, and I feel like my nostrils have had scabby, dry skin inside for an eternity. And then I keep waking up, and I'm like, is that like a booger I should blow out? And I do it, and then it's not a booger, it's blood. And I just bleed every morning. It's been the worst routine.
Jesus.
Also, good morning to you, listeners. Hope you're having a good day.
I hope your nose is also a fountain of blood where you are. Why, it's a beautiful morning.
You should get that checked.
I know what it's not. Like, I'm not concerned about my health. It's just scratches inside my nose.
So your boogers are getting so dry and hard that they're ripping the skin off when you blow them out?
The Clamato virus.
That's cool.
The Clamato virus.
I'll tell you, it's not cool. That's my life right now.
One of my best stranger moments ever was sitting in traffic in LA, and I turn and I make direct eye contact with a middle-aged woman who's like deep in there digging for gold. And she's just like mouth agape, eyes dead, digging like halfway to her knuckle. And then she just turns and she makes direct eye contact with me. She holds it for a while.
Halfway to her knuckle is
high. I just lift up my thumb with a big old thumbs up and I just smile. And then with her free hand, she just returns the thumbs up and just keeps going.
It's amazing how far your finger can go up your nose.
I don't go that far.
But you can go far.
I don't. That freaks me out.
Keith, try it right now.
Well, my fingernails are really long right now.
That's a problem.
I don't want to slice up the inside of my nostrils.
That's a problem.
I think
like me.
I got a deep nose.
Yeah. You ever realize, your fingernails, you use them for a lot of things, like to twist things open sometimes.
Sure.
And then when you cut them, it's the time you realize, oh shit, my nails are at the proper length they should be. I can't open this thing.
I can't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. This is picking your nose one time you want a short fingernail.
You guys, what's picking your, no, not picking. What's cutting your toenails like? What's your experience? Because I have like the most massive, thick, big toenail that takes a full, like the big clippers. It takes 3 full like lengths of the clippers to cut off the nail.
Are you fucking serious?
I am serious.
Like an elephant tusk?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I have to go clip,
Yeah.
get it off.
I know that I'm going to sound very hypocritical because I started this podcast talking about digging for nose boogers so much that I'm bleeding. But for whatever reason, that image is making me nauseous.
That's not,
but you have a weird thing with fingernails and toenails.
That's also true.
Wait, so you're saying that you have to press it 3 times to get through the nail? Or
No, to cut the whole nail
all
off.
the way across.
Oh, I have to do it like
You
3
have to
times.
clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a big way. And also, but it's thick.
Wait,
it's like
some people can do it in one fell swoop on their big toe.
With tiny toes.
tiny toe people.
Tiny toes.
Little toe.
I think that's weirder than having to do it 2 to 3 times.
Yeah, I say my big toe, the size of my big toenail compared to my other toenails, it's like 3.5 to 4 times the size. It's just such a bigger toenail.
How
So
big
you
is your
just-
feet?
My feet are big.
Yeah, he
Like
has
yours-
13.
yours are big.
He has 13
You
wides.
have 14s?
I'm 14s.
Yeah.
Oh, big boys.
I probably should go wide, but I've never done that, and it's scary to me.
Have
The
you?
13 wide, you might be a 13 wide.
I could be wide.
you know?
You guys should upload your feet to a foot fetish site and see what kind of traction we get. Do you guys want to do
That's actually a great idea.
try guys become foot fetish models
but we
and
don't
let's see
post
who
our-
has the sexiest
Yeah,
feet?
we only post our feet with no, not saying these are Keith, the Try Guys feet, just on a forum.
Yeah.
See who gets the best traction and see who has the sexiest.
I don't know what the foot fetishists deem sexy though. Is it like the personality of the foot or the like?
That's a good
Do you know what I mean? Is it the this foot's kind of
My
goofy
foot's wearing a bow.
or is it the traditionally beautiful foot? You know, so I'm not aware of what the barometer is for
You
foot
have to
attractiveness.
shave your feet.
Yeah, because are they grossed out by the long boy hairs on
I'm
the toes?
going to guess that the foot fetish community is mostly into dainty lady feet. I've never heard of a girl having a like it's always I think of Quentin Tarantino loving lady feet. I don't think of Meredith being like, look at those beefy feet.
Hey, there's got
Oh,
you
wait,
know,
there's
there's a
people of all-
lot of people in the world.
And by the way, Meredith, if you're out there, I ain't shaming you. I just don't know you.
Let us know.
You know, I have a thing. You're talking about your big toe.
Yeah.
I have a weird thing about pinky toes.
What about them?
The toenail.
Yeah, it's itty-bitty.
I have had since childhood an obsession with maintaining a normal pinky toenail size
It's impossible.
in relation to other feet.
What have I
Once I
done?
started wearing like
itty bitty.
so I've been pretty successful. So it's like not because once I've seen adults with what looks like a whisper of a pinky toenail, literally
I
like
know what it's like. I know what you're talking about.
like God was making toenails and just ran out of the juice by the time he got to the pinky.
The pinky
That
toenail's barely
freaks
there.
me out. And it's on, I would say 95% of people only have like a tiny pinky toenail because of shoes or
All right, guys,
whatever.
take your shoes coming off.
okay,
Let's
take it. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to scream?
Yeah, take
It's
your
not for my foot. I once knew a girl, and I knew her when I was like 8 or 9. And she showed me one of her feet. One of her feet was totally normal.
Yeah.
Her other foot had no toenails at all.
no toenails
They
at
looked
all?
like the inside of like the underside of the toe on the top of the toe. No toenails grow on one of her feet.
Well, that's-
at all.
Maybe
Whoa.
she's more evolved than us. Well, like, why do I need toenails?
To protect your toe.
From what, Miles?
That's a good-
From
Wolves.
what?
Wolves.
It seems to
Wolves.
me that it just gets in the way. I jam my toe in the door, and then my nail cracks, and then it hurts, and ouch.
All right,
Pretty
so
good.
all
right,
the
we're gonna
guys
describe
today,
everyone's feet. This is
we're
good.
taking our-
This is
our-
good audio.
All right. Well, if you're on the
Okay.
it's time to go to youtube.com/tripod, the tripod,
/tripod.
and check out these feely wheelers.
All of our feet are out. Big toes are funny looking.
toes.
Let's just call a spade over here. They're goofy.
I'll say this. It is
They-
right.
wow, Miles. Holy shit.
Those are beefy.
Oh my God, Miles. Like cocktail Miles.
Look at these fucking guys.
in the nicest way possible, you look like, you know when they showed the behind the scenes of Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. Oh,
Where
yeah.
they gave Elijah Wood the fake prosthetic foot?
Yeah. This is it.
That's the foot
Why
they
don't you
put on his
You
foot.
look like a man.
This is
you
what I
got a
used to
man
do as a bit. If you look at just look at my regular toes. Don't look at my big toe. It looks like a little baby hand.
Oh my God.
This is gonna go on the internet.
Okay, so wait.
By the way, guys, I went to do that thing where you laugh and slap the person next to you, and I
Slap
slapped
my foot.
Eugene's
my
bare foot.
bare foot. Okay, so Miles has a beefy hobbit man.
Yeah, hell
foot.
yeah.
I want you to see like my little puzzle piece toes.
Keith, you're
See my little bony puzzle piece toes? Look how they like fit in.
your toes curl in a very unique way,
Yeah,
almost as
and-
if they're ready to grab things.
Look, but they look. You can. The knuckles are so pronounced. It's like they've all been waist training, and they have these little. They're slender little waists.
All of your
It's like
toes are
eat-
perfect figure eights. Am I crazy or
Am I
are
in their shot yet?
Yeah, it's horrifying. This is a nightmare. It's like a 3D movie with a foot attacking me.
Oh, that's in there.
Am I crazy though? Because Keith's big toe is big, but his other toes, the three middle ones, look ridiculously tiny. They look like Steve Rogers before and after.
They're so thin.
Yeah, but they also have an ET phone home feel.
I was gonna say that.
You have knobby toes.
Knobby little toes. And then my pinky toe just looks like a little
it has
fatty.
the tiny little nail.
That's
I
the
know.
tiny pinky
There's nothing I can do about it. That's how it grows.
I believe
it's because of the shoes and the way we shove them into shoes. I think.
evolutionarily, you can lose the pinky toe.
I hate it.
Keith, I want to tell
Let's
you.
cut mine off. All right. Let's do it right here. It's the
Zach,
tripod.
let's
Keith,
your
I
foot.
say this as a friend, but your pinky toe sucks.
I know. It's not the best toe I got.
So Zach,
Yeah.
your third toe is so close to the length of your second toe.
It is. I've never noticed.
Wait, lift up your. Stop
Let's see
moving your.
it. Let's see
it.
Stop moving your big toe.
I
Put your
can't.
big toe next to your second toe.
Okay.
Put your toe in our
I can't
camera
keep them
shot.
still. I
Your
need to put 'em
first
flat.
three toes.
You've got that same thing
are
like your
almost
fingers
the same
have.
length.
whoa!
Well, your toenails are so wide.
Yeah, Keith always ridicules me
Wait.
for my fingernails, and he says that they're gross. and-
Whoa,
They're
that's
wide.
not right.
They're
Your
like-
first three nails are your toenails are too wide for your toes.
If for those who are just listening at home, Zach's toenail is the full length of his toe.
The full width of
The
the
full
toe.
width
I'll just
of
show
the
you
toe.
my fingernails.
I know. See, I'm not
Jesus.
crazy. Look at that. That's an honest reaction. There you go, everybody. Turn your radios up. Turn your volumes up. Zach's got freak toes, and everybody knows
They're
it.
just so it's almost like they're running out of real estate.
Yeah, it's too much. It's
Wow.
for a much bigger
Like
hand.
gerrymandering
But it's
the
weird because
entire map.
again, your fourth and your pinky toes are so itty bitty.
Yeah, they're little. Well, here's the thing. I've wondered. I bite my nails, so I always wonder if that made them wider. But I don't bite my feet, so
I do
it might
bite
just
my
be
nails.
genetic.
All right, I'm gonna show you my toes now.
I don't bite my nails. I bite my
Look at my
cuticles.
pinky
Whoa.
toenail.
Dude, those are some hot feet.
Pinky toenail's hilarious.
Every pinky toe is
It's
crazy.
huge.
Yeah.
Eugene's pinky toenail is clearly
I've
been
been-
groomed to be giant.
I need to clip my toenails, but I basically
yeah.
my whole life I've been very self-aware of the idea of losing the pinky toenail, so I've been making sure that I don't clip too much of it, that it stays shapely. Every time after I wear dress shoes or heels, I massage the pinky toe out so it doesn't curl in.
I feel like you could. You have the type of foot, the way it looks, and this is a compliment. You could lose the toes, and the function of the foot would be fine. Like your toes are really long.
Oh, thank you.
And I feel like your foot could be one stump without
thanks.
toes, and it would be fine.
yeah.
Yeah, my mom says I have fingers and toes like a pianist.
Yeah.
So your toenails do this, I can see, and my toenails do this. But my toenails, they grow and they curve around the toe. So if I were to not cut them, they would eventually go under the toe. Like they ride the
talking
skin.
front.
Yeah, they ride the skin. They ride
Like
the
a
skin
wave.
down like a wave, baby.
I think most toenails do that. Have you seen the people with the longest toenails and fingernails?
No.
They curve and then they spiral. Oh. Yeah, that's that's the way they want to grow, baby.
In like the Ripley's book.
That's
there's
like that,
always-
like late '90s, early 2000s, god awful Fox programming, where it was the Ripley's Believe It or Not and the Guinness Book of World Records, where people were shoving their eyeballs out, shooting milk out their tear ducts. It was chaos. It was chaos at prime time.
Man,
And those were books that were approved for our school fairs. That was like your mom would give you $15 and you go, instead of getting a something to read, you get Ripley's.
This is the woman with the heaviest breasts. They weigh 30,000 pounds.
You remember the show with the guy from Star Trek called Fact or Fiction?
No.
I think it was called Fact or Fiction. He's from the
I remember-
Picard Star
yeah.
Trek, and they present his story, and it comes back to him in his like lair with the beautiful.
So was it
fog. And he
true?
goes, was it true? No,
No.
it was fiction. And so there's like super cuts on him being like,
garbage.
fiction. This was fiction. Fact? No, fiction. I can't remember he's the brunette guy with the beard. You're a Trekkie, right?
I know who you're talking about.
It's kind of like the bones of the
James.
Picard era, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna,
Bones of the Picard.
Right?
era.
He's like the
I'll pull up
doctory
he's-
one. Yeah.
He's in my head right now.
My mom loves Bones. My dad loves Star Trek. This podcast would really resonate with them if they listened to it.
I wasn't a huge Trekkie, but I did have a Star Trek figurine that was one of my favorite toys. You know how like you get a toy and it becomes part of your play box?
Street Sharks, yeah.
Yeah, and like maybe you didn't watch
hell
Street
yeah.
Sharks,
I
but you
didn't.
have a Street Shark,
Yeah.
and so you had your own name for him and your own set of characteristics. It's like when I was a kid, I played with a Boba Fett action figure before I watched the movies. And so Boba Fett was my
dope.
hero.
Yeah, he looks great.
And then I also people were trying to tell me that the ship flew on its side, and I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Obviously, you're wrong. And then I found out he was a bad guy, and it just crumbled my world.
Speaking of feet and Star Trek,
How many of you have we lost?
No
yeah,
way.
yeah. I'm wondering.
Oh, no.
I
That
hope.
was the
I think
best-
everyone. That was
That
active
was the best
radio.
podcast conversation we've
Yeah,
ever had.
I think so.
Having a great time. Now
I
that
can't
Ned's
believe
gone,
we've taken this long to talk about feet.
now
That
that
was
Ned is
cool.
gone, we can finally talk about what we want to talk about.
Ned is firmly anti-feet.
Well,
He's never let
'cause
us talk about
He plays
it.
so much soccer and wears so many cleats. His feet are fucked
Yeah,
up.
he probably has
They are-
got wild.
He has the ugliest Try Guys feet.
Yeah, I mean, I may be genetically fucked, but
fucked us up
my-
through school.
Monster
Horrifying,
Energy
yeah.
drink should sponsor Ned's feet. That he should get a monster tattoo on
That'd
his
be
foot.
cool.
And then I would do that. I would put a tattoo on my foot if somebody paid me enough.
Do you think Ned would ever get a tattoo ever
No,
of Wes.
of anything?
Yeah, maybe Wes's name on his mid calf. So he's always with
A
them.
tramp stamp of the name of Wes.
I want another tattoo. I just don't know where to put it.
Oh yeah, what's your
Oh
tattoo?
yeah.
he has a smiley face.
He has a
but
smiley
nice.
face on his
a
ass.
classic
That's right.
70s tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't have any tattoos.
Same.
But I kind of do want one, and I would get one for a video.
Okay, I'm gonna put.
really?
Ooh, good to know.
Just
I'm gonna
okay.
put that. My tattoo actually was also
My
for a video.
bosses designed my tattoo. I like that.
Pretty good.
So I'm gonna put this out into the world. I mean, this was like our original slate for the channel. A video that we were gonna make was called "The Try Guys Give Zach a Tattoo," and I was going to let the other guys design and give me a tattoo. And I found a tattoo artist that was like, "Yeah, you can use my gun. Go nuts." And I knew kind of what I wanted, and I wanted it to be, and what I wanted it to represent, but I couldn't decide where on my body to put it, and I forgot about it. And that's the only thing that stresses me out. Not the permanence, just the, well, I guess the permanence.
The wear.
Just the wear.
You already have a smiley face on your ass. You might as well just balance it out on the other butt cheek.
I think we should draw a really realistic muscular body underneath the face. So that like it's a really hyper realistic body that's like a bodybuilder, and then it just goes to a plain smiley face.
Yeah, I like that a
Pretty
lot.
funny. Pretty funny.
Then you can have a whole sexy man on your ass all the time.
Or we could just put a little yarmulke on the smiley
Oh,
face.
that's funny.
Yeah, if I'm not going to be allowed to be buried in a Jewish cemetery, I want it to be because of a
Oh, that's a good point.
What's that smell?
Ugh, is it my armpits?
I think it is, bro. Did you put on deodorant today?
No.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank goodness for me, because if I got a deodorant for you. Did you know, Ned, that many conventional deodorants have aluminum, which forms a plug in your sweat glands to keep you from sweating? Yikes. You know what's great about Native deodorant? It's formulated without aluminum, parabens, or talc. And talc is definitely something you do not want to be putting on your body for the most part. It's also vegan and never tested on animals. And it works. Making the switch to aluminum-free deodorant does not mean you have to sacrifice on performance. It will keep you smelling fresh all day long.
And with over 10 different scents, including their classics and rotating seasonals, you're guaranteed to find one you love. Classics like coconut and vanilla, lavender and rose, cucumber and mint, Keith, eucalyptus and mint.
Look, I have been using Native deodorant. I love the smells. I have an unscented, but I also started using that vanilla coconut. Not bad. Not bad at all.
That must be why you smelling good.
Plus, get ready for this. They're relaunching their toothpaste line. Most natural toothpastes feel like natural toothpastes during brushing. You know, they're gritty. They have little to no foaming, limited freshening power. And don't you love the foaming is all what it's all about, right? When you're going, Native's toothpaste uses a special blend of naturally derived cleansers, flavors, and whiteners to deliver a great brushing experience without the trade-offs of the other natural toothpastes. It does it all. It whitens teeth, it freshens your breath, it's enamel safe, and it prevents cavities. It's everything you want in a toothpaste, baby. For 20% off your first purchase, visit nativedeodorant.com/tryguys. That's nativedeodorant.com/tryguys for 20% off your first purchase.
Well, boys, Valentine's Day is upon us tomorrow, and it's a crazy holiday. Lots of things happen. I've prepared some exciting Valentine's Day facts, histories for you guys.
Isn't
to
today Valentine's Day when they're listening? Or is it
today
tomorrow?
is
I
the
thought it was
No, Valentine's Day is
13th.
Friday.
Valentine's
It's Friday?
Day is Friday.
Oh shit, we're gonna get turned up.
Yeah, girl.
I thought it was Thursday.
No, yeah, Valentine's Day is the
Damn,
14th.
That's awesome.
Yeah, change your reservation.
No, Becky's handling it. We have about 8 people right now.
I will say, fun fact, I'm having a Valentine's Day party. I accidentally, my phone just in my pocket, put the invite to the party on my Instagram story.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I deleted it like A couple, 2,000 people already saw it, and then I deleted it.
It has your address?
Yeah. If you're listening to this and you saw it, do not come to my house.
But you have 2,000 but they're all over the globe. There's
Exactly.
probably only
That's what I thought.
15 in LA.
Somebody did ask to come in my DMs, and you may not. But thank you for
You
asking.
should go. I think you should go. I think you should go.
Miles, were we invited?
You are. The invites have not been sent out yet.
And yet
Instagram
it
story.
was.
and yeah.
Well, truthfully, my girlfriend sent the invite out to her contact list, and she was like, "You should send it out to your contact list." And I said, "Yes, of course, I'm going to do that." And then I didn't. So
You're telling me I'm not on your girlfriend's.
Okay,
you are not on hers, but you guys are
I know
invited to
you're
my
itching
party.
to get to these facts, but what could our audience expect at this party if they were allowed?
Okay. So if
they were allowed, let's talk it up.
Yeah. So if you saw my Instagram story and you took down my address, you are not allowed to come. But if you came, you would expect singles, couples, all hanging out, music, dancing, drinks, everybody coming together. If you're single and you want to come and find a mate, we got lots of hot friends. Don't come if you're not my friend.
Now, Miles, there's no world in which I would encourage a random fan out there to
Please
come
don't.
to your house. I think that's totally uncalled for. But
Yeah.
there's got to be a threshold where someone brings something that is so undeniable that you're like, you know what? Come on in.
Look, I'll tell
like
you
if
what.
someone rolls up
Yeah.
with a bouncy castle.
Cool. Yeah, you can come. I'll say
Right.
this. If you have a pitch that you want to come to my Valentine's Day party, you can message me on some social media app and I will approve or deny.
It doesn't sound that great of a party yet.
Okay, so
Are there darts? Are there bags?
there-
what else will be fun about it?
there
Are
will
you
be
gonna
games.
Are you going to be dressed as Cupid?
I'm going to be probably dressed
Should I be
as
dressed as Cupid?
Yes, you should be in a big diaper. Keith will be in a diaper.
I have done that
Usually, we
before.
have at our parties we have dancing, we have music. We usually have play poker and stuff. We gamble a little bit.
What?
That's just something that goes down at my
Is it
house.
like a back room, and instead of drugs, it's just gambling?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
We have gambling. It's fun. It's a fun time. Zach would know. He came to a Christmas party.
I came to your Christmas party. Miles, I just thought of I told the story this weekend about your Christmas party that
you
I
did?
realized you're not aware of. So there was a friend of your friend who was there who at one point in the wee hours of the night goes to the piano and starts kind of noodling around and starts playing songs. And it became a sing-along. It was this beautiful moment.
Oh, yeah.
And he found his way into being like, oh, what if and he played What's Up by the Four Non Blondes, the what's going on?
Yeah.
And I said, hey, yeah. And it was this beautiful moment where he improvised a song and everyone was on board and it was like, wow, like what a great moment. Do you know where I'm going with this, Miles?
I do, yeah.
So your friend Micah comes up to me and goes, hey, I've seen this guy at another party before.
oh, my God, yeah.
This is his fucking move. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, he pretends that this just came to him, but this is the only song that he plays.
Yes.
And he goes to every party, finds a piano, plays the Four Non Blondes, and gets a sing-along going and acts like it's this serendipitous moment. Fuck that guy.
I don't really know that guy very well, but it's funny you say Micah because Jonathan, who works with us, also came up to me and was like, I've seen that guy at a party. This is this
See,
guy's move. I don't really know this guy very well.
This kind of stuff is what makes a party, though. Controversy, pianos.
Pianos.
I just think you need one more spectacle. Like someone needs to come
Yeah.
and perform, or you need to have a confetti drop, or
Sure.
a balloon drop, or I don't know.
have a bag of balloons.
or you should have a little station where people can make Valentines, and everybody should have a little bag strapped to their booty. And
yeah.
you walk around, you drop Valentines in people's booty bags.
I believe last year we had people dress in color depending on whether they were in a relationship. No, we had name tags. That was whether they're in a relationship or not, in case they were single or not.
Make it a swingers party.
We're not swinging.
Make it a swingers party,
Drop
Miles.
the keys in the basket.
There's no fuck room. So.
Why not?
I mean, hey, if you're into that, no kink shaming on my part, baby. It's LA. We're all trying to get
Make
away.
everybody take a picture of their foot and put it on the wall, and then you can only date
yeah.
people based on their feet.
That's cool. That's Tinder for feet. Yeah.
All right, let's get those facts.
All right, we're getting to it. Please don't come to my house. Okay, Valentine's Day. I got these facts from BBC, CNN, and History.com. Here's a couple of them. Now, did you guys know, we talked about this a little bit, but the origins of Valentine's Day are traced to a ceremony called Lupercalia. And Lupercalia is a pagan ritual where Roman priests would sacrifice animals and use their hides to slap women on the street as a fertility blessing. and then they would all put their names into a little urn and pull them out Hunger Games style to see who would be paired off and married.
Fun.
Will this be at your party?
That will not. We will be sacrificing an animal in the backyard, but we probably won't slap anyone. You know what I mean?
Maybe a little slap.
Maybe a little
For
slap.
fertility's sake.
No,
Yeah, maybe
I
like a
think
fish.
So it's like fun slapping.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like the ladies were kind of in on it.
Yeah,
right?
maybe so.
It wasn't like
Probably
whipping.
not.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
You never
Was
know.
it an assignment to the man? They had to go sleep with the
I think it
man?
was not like they were hurting them. It was
Yeah.
more just like, let me use the hide of this goat that I sacrificed to kind of just like
Inspire fertility.
inspire fertility somehow.
My
Super
vague
weird.
knowledge of history is that most of the time the women weren't in on the decisions of the things happening to
Yeah,
them.
that's
Yeah,
probably true.
what a way to spread STDs, right? Just drip an animal's blood on your body, then go fuck a stranger. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's fun.
The good old days.
All right, next. During Victorian times, those who didn't want to gain attention from certain suitors would send vinegar valentines, which were insulting and rejecting unwanted admirers. So if you felt like somebody had a crush on you and didn't have a crush on them, you would send them a vinegar valentine
So funny.
and just be like, I don't like you, you suck.
So the anti-Valentine's card.
Yes, the anti-valentines.
We should reintroduce that.
I kind of like that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Back off.
Who would you send a vinegar valentine to in your life?
My mom.
I don't know. Probably everybody just as a fun prank one day. And, like 8th grade, we're like, I'm going to send everybody vinegar valentines.
Yeah.
Nobody loves me. Well, fuck you. I don't love any of you either.
I guess it makes more sense in the Victorian era where, again, women were not given much choice. They were the object of many men's affection.
Yeah.
I don't think men were sending the vinegar cards because they were desperate for a lady. So I'm sure that the woman who had many to choose from was sending more vinegar cards.
The one with the most suitors.
most suitors.
How demeaning if you were just like, if you just got a vinegar valentine from
right.
someone you weren't romantically interested in, you're like, whoa, Leslie, I was just being nice at work.
It's like a Seinfeld episode. It's like,
Yeah.
She sent me a vinegar valentine. Am I supposed to love her? I didn't think I loved her. Maybe I do like her. Now I'm upset.
What kind of signs am I giving off? Like, okay, well, maybe, you know what? I'm going to send her a vinegar valentine back.
Like, turns out that vinegar valentine was for you. Oh, no, it wasn't for me. She loves me. But I've already sent her a vinegar valentine. I gotta go stop it.
It's a good George subplot. I'm into that.
All right, the next fact. So there's this guy named Emperor Claudius II. And the original origins of Valentine's Day, right?
Sorry, I thought that was like, so Emperor Claudius 23 wrote in.
So he wrote in, yeah. No, so Emperor Claudius II had banned marriage because he thought married men made bad soldiers. Because, like, if they were in love, they would not fight as hard because they wanted to stay home and
makes sense.
get
Makes
laid.
sense.
something to live for.
And so Saint Valentine, who was like part of the church, felt this was unfair, so he broke the rules and he arranged like marriages to young couples in secret. And then when Claudius found out, he was put in jail and he was sentenced to death. And there he wrote the first Valentine to the jailer's daughter. And that is what people think is like the original origins of Valentine's Day. Like this act of this guy being like, let's marry everybody.
He was martyred, right?
Yeah, he was martyred. He was killed.
And he was taken to be killed on February 14th.
Yes.
And he sent her a love letter signed from your Valentine.
Exactly.
But that's just from like your Keith, from your Zachy.
So when you send a Valentine,
Yeah.
know that it's your last dying act.
Yeah. It better be love.
Yeah.
Better be love.
Better be
What's
love.
going on in the history there, though, that he was crushing on the jailer's daughter? That's some deep Stockholm.
My date with a prisoner's daughter. My date with a prisoner's daughter. Oh, yeah.
My favorite decob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
I guess that's cute. The jailer's daughter. Like, she wasn't jailing him. She was just part of the institution.
How did you even meet her?
She came to work one day. Bring your daughter
Bring your
to work
daughter
day.
to work day. Like, what? Listen to this.
That's a dog snoring, and we have it clean.
That is a good Valentine.
Eugene, how have your dogs been getting along? Has Kimbop integrated well into the fam?
He has. Now he's done what we've wanted, which is become best gay friends with Pesto. When they're not raucously play fighting, they are vigorously making out.
They're actually licking
Full
each other's
tongue.
tongues. It's disgusting.
wow.
It's
What?
very
I
cute.
saw it the other day.
And then Emma finds her solace in her cage away from them, which is good because she was so annoyed by Pesto trying to play with her all the time. So this is working out well.
I gotta tell you, Pesto's a really smart
he's
dog.
really snoring a
So because Kimbop is new, Kimbop and Eugene's other pups have been in the office more. And when Pesto like runs in, I've just taken to saying, "Get out of here, Pesto," and he leaves. like that. That's great. He understands, like, "Get out of here, Pesto," and then he goes, and just leaves, and it's adorable.
Just like kids with dogs, when you have other dogs that are a little more extreme in some way, you start realizing, oh, Pesto was always very smart. Mm-hmm. He was just always a little more rascally than Emma, who sits like an old lady.
Yeah, she's scared.
Yeah, but yeah, Kimbop's fast asleep. He doesn't like the Valentine stories.
Sorry, Miles, your section sucks.
I know.
No, I like the history.
Do you guys have Valentine's Day plans? Are you doing anything big?
I am reinvigorating my tradition. I did not do it last year. We skipped a year, but this year we're back at it. We are reinvigorating the tradition. We are going to Outback Steakhouse. There's at least 8 of us right now. We're going to enjoy a bloomin' onion or 2. We're going to enjoy that free bread. We're going to get some mediocre to better than mediocre steaks, and we are going to have some buttery rich sides, and we are going to also drink a lot, and then we will stumble over to a movie theater to watch a movie where I bet half of us fall asleep. That is typically how it works. In past, we've done 50 Shades. There's no smutty romance movie out this year, so we're going to see.
What are you talking about? Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that's a good choice,
Yeah,
actually.
it's steamy.
Now we're going to go see that Temptation Island or Fantasy Island or something like that. That's like it looks like it's going to be a romance, or almost like an ABC Bachelor-esque show, and then it turns into like a crazy murder fantasy. I don't know. It looks crazy. It doesn't necessarily look good.
That classic plot where it's a place where your deepest dreams and desires come true, but those deepest dreams and desires are murderous.
But I'm very excited, and maybe I guess after that, if we're still awake, maybe we'll come to your party.
Come on over.
How late will you be partying?
Probably pretty late.
What time
And what's
does the
your
party
address?
start?
Gotcha. Guys, my foot is so cold.
And what time is the party?
Why is your shoe still off?
I don't know. I have a boot. It's gonna take forever to put back on.
That was 40 minutes ago.
I don't want to disturb Kimbop's slumber. My sock's somewhere down here. Oh wait,
Eugene has a freckle on his foot.
you.
Oh, I didn't know you could
freckle on
get
my foot.
that.
All right, Kim.
Is it the same place? Maybe if you guys touch feet, you'll unlock the treasure.
We'll save that for next week.
Oh.
Sorry, Kim. Oh, I woke him up. I'm such a bad dad.
Oh,
No.
Well, Miles has got some more paper he's been holding for a while, so I
Yeah.
guess it's time for more paper with Miles.
But first,
Let's play more paper with Miles.
quickly, Zach, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Oh yeah, you got anything? I think Maggie gave me a half yes.
Oh, okay. Then I guess that's what we're doing. We've been playing a game of chicken for the last couple weeks of like, all right, well, you're playing Valentine's Day, right? All right, cool. And it's been kicking down and down. Just so you guys know when this is happening, we're filming this podcast early, so I've got time to figure it out. But that was the deal. I planned the Christmas trip. I planned a beautiful trip through Mexico. I planned the whole itinerary. It took me a long time. And I said, Valentine's Day, that's all you, baby girl. Nothing. We got nothing.
Uh-oh.
But also, we like celebrating Valentine's Day on different days and just taking it easy. I think we have a friend who's
See,
visiting.
that's why we do the Outback. Because,
Yeah.
and also, like a few years ago when we did it, there was no one at Outback because it's not romantic. And then I feel like people have caught on that there's no one at Outback. So now everyone's at Outback. And the last
Yeah.
few years, it got like really popular, and it's really not fair. That was my sanctuary. The first year we went, there was no one there. You came one of those years, and there was no one
Yeah, it was
there.
empty. Well, you guys also go at weird off hours. I guess to combat that, though.
Yeah, we went at like 6, which is early.
Yeah.
But it's not, but there was no one.
My
Yeah.
whole thing is that Valentine's Day, like every restaurant, they have their prefix menus. They charge you way too much. It's so crowded. It's this whole headache, and I just don't want to play that game. I'd much rather go grocery
something.
shopping. Yeah, cook something at home, have a nice little romantic evening at home, and take it easy, and then find a really nice, expensive restaurant for another day when I'm not competing with the entire city.
Ned, have you heard about the new Sleep Number 360 smart bed?
No.
Are you sure? Because we've talked about it before.
How you been sleeping lately?
Oh, every night is a different story, Ned.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, did you know that 9 out of 10 couples prefer different mattress firmness?
Oh, I believe it. I
Right,
just
so-
have to conform to Becky's needs.
Yeah, that's exactly right. From Feather Sauce to Firm, you can adjust each side of your sleep number setting.
Plus, it's got adjustable comfort, partner snore technology. It senses your movement, and it can keep a sleep IQ. It shows you little personalized insights to how you sleep.
And the Sleep Number 360 smart bed senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you sleeping comfortably throughout the night.
The Sleep Number 360 smart bed allows you to adjust on each side your ideal firmness, comfort, and support.
With Sleep IQ technology inside the bed, it tracks how you're sleeping and gives you personalized insights for your best sleep.
I mean, that's awesome. Not only can you program what your sleep number is, not only can it like listen to how you're sleeping and help you out, but it also even senses your snoring. You know, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Is a smart bed.
Discover proven quality sleep and save 50% on the 360 limited edition smart bed now during the Ultimate Sleep Number event. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com/cadence.
That's sleepnumber.com/CADENCE. Cadence.
But Eugene, what do you got anything planned?
I'm hanging out with my mom.
Oh,
Hey.
Big news. My mama is visiting from France or Korea. I never know which part of the world she's in. She's coming from one of those countries, and she will be here for about a week and a half. And she is arriving, I think the day before. I think she's arriving today, listeners.
Can we have her on a tripod?
That would be awesome.
Oh my God. I don't know. I just realized, no, I don't want to have a sustained hour-long conversation where my mom has to tolerate us and then also gets to talk shit about me.
Yeah, it's probably not good for anyone.
However, let's give some Try Guys video tea. Y'all ready? Some previews.
Oh, yeah.
My mom thinks she's coming because she said, I volunteer. Because she did a Rank King fruit video with me. She enjoyed it. She got to talk about blueberries are good for your eyesight. She said, I want to do something where we cook something in the kitchen together, Eugene. Let's do something where I cook some like kimchi jjigae or something. And I said, sure. No, we're going to trick her. We're going to have her play Fuck, Marry, Kill with the other Try Guys.
Yeah, it's going to be good stuff.
She does not know that's happening. I will probably tell her the moment we walk into the studio.
Doesn't she? She wants to make a YouTube channel.
No, she
wants to be a star.
Her and her husband, my stepfather,
She's going to VidCon.
were curious. No, she's not.
She is on TikTok.
They were curious about
Confirmed. Featured.
because well now my family's gonna sound like so awful and bitchy.
I think they'll just sound like parents.
Yeah, well, my mom has gotten a little more interested in YouTube because we're on it, and so she's been watching. And she goes, "Well, it seemed like people don't have very much talent on it, so I have very good cooking talent, so people would probably watch." Yes,
And
I was
charming.
like, "Mom, you are perfect for content by things you say like that," but. Also, that's very hurtful to lots of people on the digital platforms. But yeah, so she was like, no, we could do a cooking channel. So she said she wanted to cook with me in a Try Guys video to do a special Cooking with Eugene and his mom show. And I said,
It would be
"Sure."
cute.
It would be cute, but it's
Yeah.
funnier if she plays our classic Fuck, Marry, Kill format where you guys have your voices disguised and she gets to
I agree.
kill and, well, I guess she'll fuck one of you guys.
That's very funny.
yeah.
I like the idea that your mom starts beef with other YouTubers. Like Tana and your mom have like a drama.
Yeah, I mean, I did do a tweet recently because she was texting me. She asked me what an influencer was. She had no idea what that word meant, and I said, "Oh, it's like I gave her the standard definition: someone who uses their audience to influence people's buying habits and their tastes." And she goes, "Oh, but no one online has good taste." Burn.
Huge
Man,
burn.
That's good.
But she is not even trying to be mean.
She's just an insult
It's just how she is literally an insult comic. But that's most older Asian women in general. Yeah. Anyway, she'll be here. Look forward to that video.
How romantic.
I already have put my bets on who she's going to pick for your answers, but I want you guys to just go crazy and give her the craziest answers for this dating game show.
Yeah, because it also depends if we answer as ourselves or if we try and gear it.
Can we get the answers ahead of time so we can just plan the most confusing answers possible?
You're gonna get the questions. You're gonna get the questions ahead of time, so you write your answers.
So
Yeah,
you just have the most absurd, like curveball answers.
yeah. I think Absurdus is gonna work well. Anyway, maybe we should throw Miles in there
Let's
too.
get back to paper, more paper with Miles.
All right, we've got more paper with Miles. This is a segment where I prepare things before the podcast and seldom read them.
That's true. We talked for 10 minutes about feet.
Oh, that's my favorite segment. Okay, so people write in. It's a romantic holiday. People write in with their questions, their concerns about their dating lives. I've got a couple here that we're going to answer live on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. And this segment is actually sponsored by Keith's Chicken Sauce. If you haven't gotten your Valentine anything yet, you should do this. It'll spice up your love life, and things will get hot, but not too hot, because it's really not that hot of a hot
It's a mild sauce.
It's
Yeah.
a delicious sauce, though. It's great on pizza, chicken, and your significant other.
It is.
This segment is also sponsored by @CornDiddy, your favorite destination for digital content.
Whoa.
Just give them a
TikTok,
follow and see what's
Instagram,
there.
Twitter.
You name it. I'll put hot sauce on my body.
Yeah, Zach Hot Sauce Body
All right,
Challenge.
read the thing.
All right. Dearest Miles, I have a question for you and the boys that I would love to have answered on an upcoming Valentine's Day podcast. All my life, I have known XOXO to mean hugs and kisses, where the X represents the hug and the O represents the kiss. However, I recently learned that my boyfriend of 3 years believes that the X is the kiss and the O is the hug. His grandma is British, and he said that that is where he learned it, so maybe it's an international thing. Shouldn't the X be the hug, like your arms crossed around the person, and the O is the kiss, like your mouth when making a kissy face? I would love your opinions on this matter. Sincerely, your friend and a bad member of the Miles Nation Army. Sorry for just now following you on Twitter. Insert name chosen by Keith here.
Keith's chicken sauce.
So she's called, that's Keith's Chicken Sauce writing in. Thank you, Keith's Chicken Sauce. So what is XOXO? Which one's the hug? Which one's the kiss?
KCS, I have a strong opinion here, but someone else needs to take this.
So I understand why she thinks that, right? And here's why. You say hugs and kisses, XOXO.
Oh, interesting.
So
Yeah.
the order of which she has read these would say that, yes, it's hug, kiss, hug, kiss. But I do believe she's incorrect.
She's wrong.
And the X is your pursed lips kissing, and the O is your arms open around someone as a hug.
But, oh, okay.
Exactly. You have a hug and you go, oh, that's nice.
You say, oh, and when you kiss.
you hold them, and that makes an O, right?
Just
with your
think
arms.
about the letters. The O is innocent. It's soft. It's open like a hug. Anyone can get an O, but an X is naughty.
X-rated.
XXX.
Tongues.
You're
Yeah.
telling me when
Lips.
you see an XXX film, you're like, oh, there's going to be a lot of hugging in that.
Yeah.
Not a chance. X's or kisses. Next question.
Okay, interesting.
Thanks so much for writing in, Keith's
Yeah,
Chicken
thanks
Sauce.
so much for writing in Keith's Chicken Sauce.
I had a similar argument with my lovely girlfriend
Really?
this weekend.
How lovely
Drag her.
was it?
Not lovely at all. My girlfriend has her head up her proverbial buttocks.
Whoa.
The game rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
When do you shoot?
On
Rock,
shoot.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Vindicated.
Otherwise, it's not fair because you need to present all the options and then say choose an option. You
And
know?
then, have you heard of someone else having an alternative time when you shoot? What is it?
Scissors.
Okay.
On scissors?
Right. Okay, so all growing up, I had heard, to me, it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You
Yeah.
shoot on shoot. On
Some
Long
people
Island,
do.
well, first, this is going to blow your mind. On Long Island, those gross people, they,
Apologies to all of our Long
it's a lovely place. They'll do rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. And I'm like, whoa.
I've heard that, but that's wrong.
Exactly.
That's wrong.
And, but I recognize it, I understand it, but it's wrong. She rock, paper, scissor, and shoots on the scissor.
The most wrong one.
It's crazy.
That's bad.
It's ludicrous.
I know it's a firm school of thought. There are a lot of people out there who believe that. Here's the best reason why that's wrong is because why wouldn't you just then shoot on rock? Why wouldn't you just shoot on paper?
Great point,
You
Keith.
got to present all the options
Preach
and
it.
then say shoot, which is shoot your shot. Choose your option. You know?
Who's your player?
Yeah, you wouldn't. If I was saying like, "Hey, do you want to buy carrots, peach,
Avocado.
potatoes? Carrots, peach, potatoes," and then it's like, "Oh, I've got potatoes." Like you would say, choose one.
But
Yeah.
now here's what's upsetting. We were in a restaurant in California in Paso Robles. Robles?
Robles.
And I asked the waiter, and he was like, oh, man, you shoot on scissors.
Oh,
So it must be a West Coast thing.
So I just realized as a child, I did shoot on scissors. I never said
Rock,
shoot.
paper, scissors.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
And
disgusting.
part of it is because in Korean, it's kai bai bo. You go kai bai bo, kai bai bo,
Well,
kai
this is
bai
an
bo.
American game.
Oh, interesting.
Was it still rock,
It's still
paper,
rock. Well,
scissors?
I think it's scissors, rock, paper. It's a different order in terms of what they're saying, but you always
bai,
shoot.
bo.
You do shoot on the third one. But if you
Yeah.
think about it, you're still only just showing a fist. You're not actually doing rock,
Right.
paper, scissors.
Exactly.
You
shoot.
don't go rock, paper,
Yeah,
scissors.
you don't actually. Yeah, so I can see the argument the other way.
First of all, it's so stupid for me, but it blows my mind that there's a Korean version of that game. I just never occurred
I
to
think
me.
there's a version internationally. Maybe
There
ask
must be.
Maggie in Spanish if they shoot on the third one.
That's interesting.
Because maybe in Spanish it's a similar thing where they're like, whatever. Uno, dos,
Charmander,
tres.
Bulbasaur,
Yeah.
Squirtle. Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle.
So I also know statistically, scissor is the most common thing to be thrown first.
Yeah.
And they think it's because of the unconscious recency bias of that being the third one listed. I wonder if in Korea there's a different one. If the order is different, let's say it's, scissor, paper, rock, and then everyone throws rock first or whatever.
I think it's just the most fun to make with your hands.
What do you throw first?
I'm not telling you.
Rock.
Well, I throw rock
But
too.
so I don't like scissors as a throw in general because I see a lot of people, and you're gonna have to check the YouTube feed for this, who do this: rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, they unfurl it.
yeah.
That's cheating.
To describe
delay.
what-
A
to describe
delayed
what-
scissor?
Yeah, to describe what Keith did, he put down rock and then stuck his 2 fingers out.
That's cheating.
yeah.
Snailed
And
out
the reason
the
that
scissor.
you can't do paper is because your hand shows paper way early. So if you see someone going, you're going to go rock. You can easily switch to scissors in that last moment. Because when you do paper, you have to go rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Boom.
So your hand starts turning. So if you're like really acute and you play this game a lot, you're going to see that hand turn. You're like, well, that's paper. I need to switch to scissors. So you should always be throwing rock. And then you can do that last second shift to scissors if you're watching your opponent.
Yeah.
And then you're either going to tie them or you're going to beat them.
Guys,
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to
really
say this
good.
now because maybe in a year, viewers will see this in something we might be developing, but this game we're just talking about should be incorporated in something we were creatively talking about last night.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
You're
Yes.
right.
All right.
That's a
Lock that in there.
Job.
Good job.
Good
us.
job.
Yeah, let's play one time real quick. Let's see who wins. You guys ready?
On
We're-
shoot?
and we're doing
Tournament.
it on shoot. Yeah, I changed to do it on shoot because
Well, now I know what you're
Now I know Keith's going to cheat.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not. I'm not. No.
ready?
You ready? Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Gun.
Oh, he's got a gun. I have scissors, and you two have paper.
Miles wins.
But he has a gun.
No,
Oh,
but
so I lose.
he cheated.
He has scissors, essentially.
It's also called Rochambeau, right?
Yeah.
Rochambeau.
Rochambeau.
How
Yeah,
fun.
and on bow, I would do it on bow.
On Rochambeau, I think you would throw it on bow. On rock, paper, scissors, you just throw and shoot.
Rochambeau.
Isn't there a dick kicking element to Rochambeau?
Do you say dad kicking?
I remember being a kid that if you lose at Rochambeau, you get kicked in the
No,
dick.
that's just shitty stuff. Boys.
That's probably something that happened to you.
yeah.
It was like, oh, we're playing heads up sevens, and you lose, we'll kick you in the dick.
I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
playing a game where you would throw tennis balls and you have to bounce them off the ground and try to hit your opponent's dick.
Wait,
That sounds awesome.
So you just stand across from each other and you throw tennis balls and you're trying to bounce it into their balls.
Kids are
wait, did you ever play? Do you ever play Buns Up?
No.
Buns Up is fucking great. We should play it here in this house. You get a big old wall and you throw a tennis ball at the wall, and anytime it bounces back and bounces off of you, you have to run to the wall to touch the wall.
Oh.
If someone gets the ball and throws and hits the wall before you touch the wall,
Yeah.
you stand there like you're about to get fucking
Spanking.
spanked, and that person gets to pelt you with the ball right in the back.
That was our elementary school game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Fucking
I hated
fun.
it.
It was so fun.
Pain resulting games.
Especially when you're slow like me.
Yeah, of course. It's just for me like an extra way for bullies to win. It's like bullies are typically more athletic. And we're like, great, now I can bully you, but it's a game. So it's the teachers can't get mad. We're playing a game. And I'm just choosing the weak person to throw this ball at.
I would say a good 75% of my emotional issues as a child were just related to the genetic lottery of speed and athleticism. And it randomly shuffled the deck. Who's fast? I was at the bottom of the deck. And so now all of a sudden, the entire hierarchy is shaped to fuck me.
Although the growth spurt was a fun hierarchy change, like in that middle school
Not
years.
for me.
The growth spurts like altered how things happened for a bit. So I became a top pick in things because I just got big.
Yeah, for like volleyball, basketball.
Volleyball, basketball.
pick the tall boy.
Even
Must
like
be
football
nice.
because I could catch. And I was a not a bad QB on my playground.
Hey.
Yeah, I was pretty good at
Yeah.
throwing.
Do adults play capture the flag?
Cool ones
Yes,
do.
I used to in a gay league here.
Oh, that's
play,
so
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's really fucking fun. We should have a field day.
I was
Like a
actually
Try Guys
thinking
field day.
we should challenge like Team 10 or Rhett and Link to dodgeball.
Oh yeah. Now, have you played adult league dodgeball?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's serious.
Yeah.
I don't know about
There's a
it.
huge West Hollywood league I used to play in, and people like it's really fun because you can drink afterwards. It's an excuse to get drunk on a weekday.
Yeah.
But fuck, some people are. I mean, it's athletic. So if you have an arm, if you can throw, and if you can catch, then you're like treating it like baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like the kids who could pitch really hard would just dominate in the gym.
Dominate.
And I would get hit in the head every time.
Yeah. Well, that shouldn't count.
Oh, the head. That's right. That doesn't
Headshots
count.
don't count.
Yeah, I forgot.
You know what's
about
easier
that.
is we can do kickball. It's not as.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Love
as aggressive,
kickball.
yeah.
Love
I
good
think we
kicky
should
bee.
play softball. There's a big community around softball.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a big thing, especially in Chicago. Do you know? I think Chicago is where softball began. Not kidding.
I didn't know that.
Birthplace of
Pretty
the
sure,
softball.
or it's where at least like people started playing. There were softball leagues in like basically intramural, like just fun softball leagues were started in Chicago. Something like that. Ned, are you trying to pass the time in a fun way nowadays?
While engaging my brain?
Absolutely. Well, look no further than the game Best Fiends. It's got great character collection. There's fun puzzles. It's just a super great game. I mean, we love challenging puzzles, don't we, Ned?
Oh, we sure do.
I've been doing brain teasers since I was born. And this, though, it's just a casual game that anybody can play. Plus, you get to play as bugs for the most part, and your enemies are slugs.
That's hilarious.
It's just great. It's awesome.
And games are all different, but this is a unique and exciting puzzle experience, unlike other puzzle games out there.
Plus, it updates the game monthly with new levels and events, so it never gets old.
Right, it's like a service for the players.
Once you get playing, you're going to be hooked. Suddenly, you're going to find yourself playing on subways. You're going to find yourself playing when you're a passenger in the car, not when you're a driver. Not when you're a driver.
The best part is it doesn't require internet to play.
There's so many characters to collect. There's so many puzzles to solve. It's really an endless game.
Engage your brain with fun puzzles and collect tons of cute characters. Trust me, with over 100 million downloads, this 5-star rated mobile puzzle game is a must-play.
Download Best Fiends free on the Apple App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends. So it's not Best Friends, it's Best Fiends. Get it on the Apple App Store or Google Play.
Do you have any more questions for us, Miles?
I do.
Any more paper? Oh boy, more paper! Oh god, you find a lull, you got some paper for that.
That's right. That's
Once we start talking about the origins of softball, time for
Okay,
paper.
that's boring, huh? Okay.
Okay, we got one more question. We got one more question. This is sort of a classic dating question.
This person's actual name is Gold.
Yeah, I don't know if
We don't need to make up a name for this person.
it's really funny.
Stay golden,
Okay.
boy.
All right. Hey, Miles, I need advice. I'm not caught up on the podcast, and I don't know if you guys even read these anymore, but I thought I'd give it a try anyhow. Truth
I'm
is,
sorry.
sometimes we read them.
We're entertaining a question of someone who's not even a loyal listener.
Uh-oh. Okay, so that's the question. Shout out to Zach for being the best New York Jew in the New York
Okay, I
Jewish
like
gang.
this person.
Yeah,
They're
you
back.
take that back now. Take that back.
Take it back.
Wow.
They think I'm the best because they haven't listened to every episode.
Well,
All right, I need advice that will go for Miles. One of my friends has a crush on me, and I have a crush on him too. But my best friend also likes him. Should I go for it, even though it might ruin our friendship, or should I ignore my feelings to save my friendship?
signed,
Signed, Keith.
Meow Potato.
Okay.
Oh man,
That's
how
the name. That's
you
the
know
real
what?
name they wrote.
You know, one thing I'd be most curious about is the age of this person.
True.
Right.
I feel like if you are younger, this might ruin quote unquote a friendship. You've seen many of friendships of people who said, I liked Billy.
Yeah.
And now don't think I can talk to you for like 4 months. But I think once you're over, really once you're in college, people kind of get over that shit.
I got a controversial hot take.
Uh-oh.
They should share him.
Ladies change best friends more than guys change best friends. In my experience growing through elementary school, middle school, and high school, I had the same best friend. My girlfriends did not have the same best friends ever. They changed constantly. They I don't know why, but I think it's because ladies really if you do something like this where you date a boy that you both like, it's okay, well, friendship's over. We're not friends anymore. Maybe I'll see you in 10 years. I think that I'm sure this is a generalization, but in my experience,
An interesting wrinkle that maybe the lady side's more extreme, but I would still say in general, your friends change as you grow up.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
It's hard when you're at that age. It's hard to imagine a world where you're ever not going to be best friends with Jessica.
Yeah.
But then you're going to be in 10 years, you're going to be like, oh yeah, Jessica, what was her last name? Oh yeah, Meow Potato.
I think you're right, Keith, actually. And I think it's because not anything about the character of women, but more that women are much less, they don't forgive as much shittiness.
Right.
Because
Right.
I
was
still
thinking that
know
too.
men who are friends with their elementary school friends, and the thing they'll always say is like, "Oh, that's Tim. Love him to death. He's a fucker.
Yeah.
He fucking he's like fucking in the field, smoking pot, doesn't have a job. I love him. Been friends with him since I was 5.
Yeah, we love our terrible friends.
Girls
We
are
stand.
like, I think maybe because the social like value women have to learn very early on as young girls, they're more attuned to it. They know how much it might affect them. They have to become more wise to how to cut the fat out.
Also, girls in high school and middle school are judged more harshly for the company they keep.
Yeah, it's
Whereas
true.
guys can be friends with the shittiest person, but it's like, oh, that's just T-Bone.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not really friends with them. I'm just friends with them like during like 5th period.
Yeah, it's
history
fun when he
class.
comes and hangs with us.
Okay,
and we
but-
just like push him around.
But advice for Miss Meow Potato
Yeah.
in this situation, are you then saying, Keith, that fuck it because you're going to lose this friend anyway?
Or don't do it. You'll keep him.
I think go for the love. And if you're
Interesting.
truly friends, you'll stay friends. Is a friend would support you.
You need to have an honest conversation, though.
Yeah, you should be like, hey, I like this
Yeah.
guy. I know you like this guy, but he actually does like me and he doesn't like you. So
Does it matter if Meow Potato's friend liked James first? And then she's like, Meow Potato's like, you know what? James does got it going
ooh,
on.
that's
Yeah.
tough. But
It
what
does-
if James then is like, but I like Meow Potato more than I like Woof Hot Dog.
True.
But see, what if? See, the thing is that think
Hot
about
Dog
it.
is the opposite
If
of a
Woof,
potato.
if Woof Hot Dog likes James, and they're like
James
in the,
Potluck.
if they're in middle school,
Yeah.
and it's the first crush that Woof Hot Dog had, then it gets
Is
more
your dog
delicate.
dead?
Oh my God. Eugene's dog is fully asleep dead.
Oh, hi, Kimbop. This is very uncharacteristic. He's been going at a mile a minute.
He's so cute.
I know, he's a little beauty. Hi, little bit. He does look a bit like a porg.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
situations like this, I often use the philosophy, especially in college, of you present an ultimatum where you side with the friend.
An ultimato.
A multi tomato.
multi-tomato.
Multi tomato. And if they say no, you go back on the ultimatum. So you'd be like, she should say, go to a friend and say, look, I like this guy. He likes me too. I want to date him. If you say you're not comfortable with it, I won't date him.
Oh,
And
it's
then
just a test.
it's just a test. And odds are she's your friend. And you come to her understanding. She's going to be like, I totally get that. Look, I'm just uncomfortable, but like you can date him. But if she's like, I'm not comfortable with that, that's shitty. You shouldn't date him. Don't.
She's a bad person.
She's a bad person.
friend.
You know, like just date him anyway.
Wow, Miles, you cracked it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go to the pound, adopt a puppy, give it to Woof to Hot Dog, and say, I got you a gift.
Be distracted.
He'll be so distracted.
Flee.
And then you go run away and fall in love, you crazy kids.
Oh, love is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Love is crazy. But you know, you can find it in a lot of places. You can find it in your family. You can find it in, well, not that kind of love. You can find it, in a dog and not that kind of love. You can find it in your friends, not that kind of love. But you can find that romantic love pretty much only in romantic partners, huh? Never mind what I just said. Never mind what
Don't find it
I
in your
just
family.
said.
And when you're in love with your siblings,
No.
you might need
We
some
insist
advice.
that you do these 3 things. No. Well, that's about all we got. You know, though, we gave some advice there, but we're not the experts here. We're not the ones who know what we're doing, and I think everybody's ready to hear just how you've.
I dropped a thing.
I think we're ready to hear just how you've altered your little theme song this week on advice that will go for miles with Miles Bonsignore.
It's advice that'll go
Hell
for
yeah.
miles.
Nice.
Tune into
He perked
your
up at that.
radio station. It's advice
I think he
that'll
just
go for
perked up at the
miles.
fact that
Everyone
there's a
give
song
it
playing.
Miles Nation.
Miles
Nation. Go. It's advice that'll go
His little
for
wiener is
miles.
wiggling when you do that.
Oh, no.
On if analyze that.
Miles,
We'll
what the
go
fuck?
up for miles, baby. Tell me what
Are you a jam band now?
Advice that'll go for miles.
What's up, Miles Nation?
You're spending too much time on this. We're not paying for this.
Miles is like, I need a full day to edit the podcast. I need a whole. I can't possibly do this edit of 1 hour down or 1 hour 15 down to 1 hour and anything less than a full day.
Yeah,
I need the time.
That's true. What's up, Miles Nation? How you guys doing tonight? Have you ever wanted a salty little treat that's going to get you to the next level at your job?
Ooh.
Have you ever wanted a gusher of cream?
Ew.
I think I know where we're going.
Get a little snack and move it to the next level by biting into what would you do for a Klondike bar?
How on earth did you even find a Klondike bar at this day and age?
Miles, I swear to God, if this is sponsored,
Are they?
No, it's not. Yesterday, I wanted a snack. And
Are you running out of advice, Miles?
No, he's got plenty.
Have you
I've
lost
got
Miles?
plenty.
Is this advice that'll go for like inches?
He's putting all those work into the theme
All
song.
right. Yesterday, Miles wanted a snack. He wanted a tasty snack. Where did you go,
I
Miles?
put more effort in the theme song than the invite.
You go to a 7-Eleven. You go to a fucking
Was it
grocery
7-Eleven?
store.
I wanted a snack, and I left my house and I went to the grocery store, and I just walked around and I said, "What am I gonna have?" And I got grapes and a kombucha, and then I went to the ice cream aisle. We've all been there.
Oh yeah.
And I looked into the snack and I said, "What would you do for a Klondike?"
You bought one.
I bought a pack of 6.
you okay, man?
When you want,
Did you get high? Like,
when you want a Klondike bar, don't get the milk chocolate. Get the dark chocolate Klondike. There's like 9 flavors apparently now.
Dude, we're here if you need to talk about anything. Are you having a troubling time?
Did you eat all of them?
I ate all of them in one sitting.
Oh,
No, I only had one, and it was dark chocolate. But it was a good, tasty snack that had a little bit of chocolate and a little bit of ice cream. And it's better than ice cream because it has a sandwich wrapper. So my advice to you is if you want a snack and you want it to be handheld, then go for
it's not a snack. It's a dessert. Not a snack.
Why don't you just get a handful of almonds like every other
You could get almonds.
person?
It's a cookie ice cream sandwich.
You guys put nuts in your ice cream?
Do I put
I
nuts
like-
in my ice cream, or do I like?
I like ice cream with nuts.
I meant what I said. Do you put nuts in your ice cream? Because I've recently been putting nuts in my ice cream, and my girlfriend thinks it's insane.
No, I'm pistachio
I think
ice
that's
cream. is
fine.
one of the
Pistachio
best
is what
ice
I'm-
It's
creams
like
in the
making a
world.
little lazy sundae.
Yeah, that's
Here's what I
I've been doing.
do. We get a nice vegan chocolate ice cream, and I'll plop. Fuck you.
No, vegan chocolate's pretty okay.
It's good. And I'll plop little raspberries and blueberries in there.
That's fun.
and that is a treat.
That's really good.
I need to return to this advice, Miles.
Yeah.
So the advice was get a Klondike bar
No, the advice was, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
because you can advance at your workplace.
So
Because it's handheld. Is that why you
it's
go quick?
fast. You can eat it at
Can you
your
imagine
desk.
someone in a boardroom being like, 1 second, Bob, need to grab my snack, reaches into her purse, grabs a half-melted Klondike bar, slowly peels the foil off. It's like, let's get
Yeah.
back to these stats, Bob.
Could I get a raise?
This is objectively
Yeah.
not advice. No.
The free advertisement in this podcast is littered with ads plus promotions for my hot sauce.
Yeah, it's a good snack, and I found that it brought me back to the level of nostalgia because I hadn't had a Klondike bar in probably 10 years.
You know, they're not bad.
They're good.
They're good. But if you had to pick a childhood dessert,
yeah.
what would you get from the aisle? Would you go for a Klondike bar first, or would you get like a drumstick?
Drumsticks are good, but the problem is
like chicken.
you get chicken.
Oh, from
silly.
the frozen dessert aisle.
Frozen
Get
chicken?
7-Eleven chicken drumstick.
Would you get a Flintstones push pop?
Whoa.
Shit.
I don't
That's
even know
like-
if they make those anymore.
They should.
They do, I think.
do?
The Rocket Pop is also a real good one.
Oh, all the shit from the
All the
ice cream
shit from the truck.
Do they still have ice cream trucks these days?
Yeah, and they have carts in LA a lot more.
Push
But they have
pops.
trucks.
Push
Yeah.
pops are not ice cream. The little lollipops. They were fun in theory, but then you were just like sucking on.
Sorbet.
Oh, they're good though.
No, no, no.
They're
The
like a
ones that
sorbet.
are lollipop things.
Yeah, they're like a
Oh,
sorbet.
you mean the lipstick pops?
But you just, it was like spring loaded and you just pushed it up.
Yeah.
And you would be sucking on it and then your saliva would drip
That's
down your
candy.
finger.
yeah, that's the can. That's
I know,
candy
I
ice
just-
cream.
I was just.
That's not a snack either. By the way,
thinking-
You know what?
By the way, listeners, none of these are snacks.
You know what?
Wait, you're telling me a lollipop's not a snack?
No, it's candy. candy.
No, that's candy.
is not snack.
Candy can be a snack.
It shouldn't be. It's not good for you.
I don't
about
think you can.
Snickers?
I don't think you should qualify.
Yeah,
No,
Snickers is
not a snack.
Snickers is tough. But
What's-
I feel like it's
Snickers is
candy.
a chocolate bar.
Whoa. What's the delineation between snack? I understand snack and dessert 'cause dessert's more
Yeah.
plentiful,
I
but
think snacks are supposed to be like, if not healthy, savory.
says
Savory.
who?
I think
No.
Well, because I think now
No.
I think before you generally
look up
call things snacks, but now you say if someone said snack food,
Yeah.
what would you think of? You
Grapes.
would think of Snickers.
Grapes.
I'm just.
Or
to
would you
me,
think
a
of
snack
pretzels?
This is actually an argument I've had with Becky, where she's like, "Candy is a snack." I'm like, "No, it's not. You shouldn't buy a bag of Twizzlers and just snack on
And
it."
also the terminology snack as a verb means just kind of mindlessly munching on.
Yeah.
Right? Which you don't want to associate candy or dessert with that.
Don't tell me the answer yet, Keith. I'm not suggesting you snack on a Twizzlers,
It's
but
not-
if you want a little snack, to me, a snack is a mini meal. It's
Yeah.
just not even a meal. It's a mini. It's just you're eating a little something, and you can eat a little something of anything.
I don't know. If you said I'm gonna go grab a snack and you came back with a fucking Three Musketeers, I'd say, are you crazy?
Yeah. Okay, in the middle of your workday, you're hungry, but you're not starving. I just want a little snack. I go to the thing, I get some juicy mango dried strips, or maybe I get the little Swedish fish swimmers from Trader Joe's that we have.
Yeah.
That's a little snack.
Ice cream.
It's not a dessert.
Oh, here we go.
Snack.
It was that. I thought it was just-
I just wanted to hear them say snack.
Okay, here, you know what? Dessert is something you have after a meal.
Yeah, so
A snack is just a little bit in between the meal.
Snacks also-
technically, Zach, you're very close to the definition.
Fuck yeah.
But it says a small amount of food
Yeah.
eaten between meals. I don't feel like candy is food. Yes, it is sustenance, but it's not good. It's not food. If you want, it's like, what's for dinner? Candy.
Yeah, Skittles.
Here we go. Push
Candy.
pops and ring pops.
You
fun
could eat
dips.
candy for dinner.
Children would love that.
You could, if you eat so much that you are full, that
now-
has been your meal.
Zach, you're arguing, I think, about the language and definition when think about it in practice. When have you actually eaten candy as a snack?
I don't, because it hurts my body and because I'm not a psychopath.
There you
Guys,
go.
I'm just saying
check
it's
out this-
possible.
I got some info about snack as a word. Snack was only mildly popular even in the 50s, and it's a super popular word. It comes from Dutch, and the origin of snack is snappin'.
Whoa.
Or I'm sorry, snap. Yeah, it's snappin', and then it came snackin', which is to bite, and then it
Snappin',
became
snackin'.
snack.
Language.
So it actually came. It was started as a verb, like to snack rather than have a snack.
Snappin'.
Which we still use it as a snack, but
I
it
like
started as
snappin'.
snappin'. I'm
Yeah.
going to snappin'. I'm going to have a few bites.
I'm gonna be snapping.
I'm gonna snack.
I'm going to snappin' on that to potato. To potato.
snapping on that
Now,
potato.
a sexy lady can be a snack. So what does that mean?
So can a sexy boy.
a sexy boy or a sexy lady or a snack, and that's candy because they're sweet.
or they're savory.
You're telling me that
Or
you
they're
could,
a hunky boy.
Yeah.
And then they're beefy.
Oh, there we go.
So I don't know.
Keith, you're telling me that you could go to the kitchen and just be snacking on a potato, and that's more valid than snacking on a Kit Kat.
Pulling out some cooked, if it was cooked potato, yes. I think you could have a few bites of potato, that'd be a snack. If you have a few bites of fun
Kit
dip,
Kat.
Kit Kat, not a snack.
You know what? I think the candies and desserts are a treat.
There you go.
That's what I would
And
call
you
it as a
can
parent.
Verb snack on noun
Yeah.
treats.
If I was in a
But
group,
it is not a
yeah,
snack. now.
exactly. I wouldn't tell my kid like, "Do you want a snack?" and hand that kid like a bowl of ice cream. I'd say,
Because
"Do you
you're
want a treat?"
responsible.
Yeah,
But
I think
almonds,
treats can be snacks, but not all snacks are treats.
But almonds are a treat sometimes.
I love almonds.
All right, we're out of time.
There's only one thing I know for sure is a snack, and that's the three of you, my three best friends. Sorry,
Don't
Ned.
tell Ned that.
Thanks, Zach.
Where is Ned? Is he? Oh, he's at an engagement party.
No, he has an engagement. That just means that he has something that he's doing.
No, I think he's at an engagement party.
He's not.
At 9 a.m.
I think he went. No, I think he had to go to another state to
No, he
attend a
had-
friend's
He's
engagement
He
party.
has a
speaking,
speaking
he's
engagement.
speaking engagement.
Oh, Jesus! So it's not romantic at all.
No.
Well-
Happy Lupercalia, everyone. Go fuck your friends and have a nice time. This has been the Tripod. Whoa, I'm rolling it out because Ned's not here. He's speaking about. Is he speaking about love though?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
He has an
whoa.
engagement talking about engagement? Fuck, man.
Yeah, talking about like relationship love stuff.
All right. This has been the Try Guys and Miles and my new dog Kimbop. Keith, hit him with the Tripod theme song.
Did you know that there's a term called Snicker snack? It's an interjection. Tripod. It's an onomatopoeia for an interjection. A Snicker snack.
All right,
How
Zach,
about that?
take Ned's thing.
Until next time. Stay beautiful. I sound like PewDiePie.